Hello people, we are here for Tower of God. Been recorded relatively, at least as of me returning from university, early in the morning. It's not quite 9 AM yet, and I have a driving lesson in about 40 minutes, so we gotta get this recorded. Yeah, so, I sound a bit weird. It's because I have woken up within the past, like, 20 minutes. Anyway, let us begin. Season 3, Traumatized Past 3. Hey, do you remember that one-eyed mechanoid who guarded the Eternal Spring?
Oh my god, there was a monster guarding the Eternal Spring. I'm dying to hear more about it. No one knows who defeated the Mechanoid Spring and captured a woman's heart like him.
What? Oh yeah, it was a total beast. The others would have been in big trouble if I hadn't been. You bring up that same story whenever we meet. We could have handled it just fine without you. Lord Traumarai, Lord Jihad's palace reached out to let us know he won't be coming. Alright, I was hoping to see him today. Too bad he's so busy. I should probably head out there now. Ah, look! There's a Traumarai! Traumarai, it's been ages. Ah, the man of the hour. Huh? You must be that guy in Kidu that we've heard so much about. The one that Traumarai takes with him everywhere. Hello! I don't know why I made him sound like that. You're a good sport to put up with Traumarai. Does he get on your nose sometimes? Not at all. He's always good to me. Good to you. Yeah, right. Traumarai, you sure brainwashed him well. Anyway, I'll buy you a drink sometime for all your troubles. Do you mean it? Thank you. Thank you, do. We have some things to discuss. Could you give us a moment? Oh, right. I suppose you're a lot to catch up on. I'll find something else to do in the meantime. Yeah. Wow, you two actually talk to each other. Oh wait, no, I don't know who that was. That was probably, the Iwa. The Yon family head whose name I have forgotten already. It was only a week ago. What's gone on into you, Traumarai? I thought you couldn't stand people anymore. You only ever seem to like animals. You're like an animal, otaku. I still can't figure out what he's doing with Amizu. I wonder if maybe Amizu had a tail, so I was tempted to check. You're going to get yourself in serious trouble. You just don't understand my charm. Enkidu had heard so much about these people every day, but as soon as he saw them in person, he realized something. Unless he could somehow turn back time. Charm, give me a break. A potty mouth like you, charming?
Don't test my patience.
There was no way he would ever be included as an equal in a group. But at the same time, another idea. What if I could possess one of them? Please, tell me more about Amizu's charm. Come on, be honest with me. Let go. What if no one found out about it? Maybe then, I could finally... It was an extremely bold, but tempting idea. The party started with everyone in good spirits. These were Traumarai's friends who had climbed the tower with him. Although they hadn't seen each other in ages, the reminiscence quickly began to pour out of them. And Enkidu found out a little more about them. The beautiful and elegant Yurang Yan was, in fact, a terrifying person. Although Kunedwan seemed pleasant, got along almost well with everyone, he had cold and calculating eyes for people. He was like a wolf in sheep's clothing. As for Pobedao Gustang, he looks like a gentleman on the outside, but he's very edgy and arrogant. Everyone calls him a psychopath. Arye Hon is always by himself. So difficult to get to. As Tromoi's friends and the various guests mingled, the party got off to a smooth start. Oh shit. That's the thing that's on the ship, isn't it? Yeah, Haite. 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 However you say that. Next up, Tromorai and Haite will perform at an infernal fireworks show. The entertainment was dazzling. The atmosphere was so sweet and happy. It was truly the greatest party. And then the moment came. I've got it, Tromorai! For the party's grand finale. This is one of the gifts you received today. I thought the ring would look pretty inside it. What do you think? Is that some sort of bouquet? I really don't like that ornament. The ring falls out if you turn it upside down like this. The ring falls out if you turn it upside down like this. She's going to love it! I bet she'll be speechless when you hand it over to her. Oh.
Mic check, 1, 2. Hello, everyone. Are you enjoying the party? I don't want to spoil the fun, but this seemed like the right moment to make an announcement.
Hey, it's Amizu. You gonna sing or something? You're so pretty, Amizu! Amizu.
First of all, I would like to thank you all for coming today. We risked our lives to climb this tower together. It means so much to me to be reunited with you all. It was a long and difficult journey to reach this point. There were many miracles along the way, and moments when we feared the worst. But I don't even begin to measure up to your greatness. But I have been able to help you with your noble quest.
I was happy to help you on your noble quest. Jesus Christ, I can't read. The early morning. It plagues me.
I really cherish every moment that we spent together. However, we've changed a great deal. It's difficult to say what exactly has changed about us, but we definitely have changed. I suppose we're no longer as ambitious as before. We chose comfort and stability over adventure. Those of our friends who refused to accept that left. And we began to shun them for that. You're all such good people, but I can't say I like everything about you anymore. This isn't anyone's fault. It's just unfortunate that things turned out this way. It pains me to say this, but I no longer like you, as you are. I have to admit, seeing you again today did make me question my decision briefly. But I've already made up my mind. I'd like you all to know. As of this moment, I'm leaving you and this house.
What? What are you talking about, Amizu?
Tromorai. You heard me right. I'm sorry. The truth is, I've been waiting for a long time to leave this place. But I thought I should stay with you at least until the house was finished. I don't think we should see each other anymore, Tromorai.
That was the end of the party. In the blink of an eye, the bright lights were turned off. And in the chatter in the banquet hall, all faded. Silence. Many people quietly slipped away from the floating castle without even saying goodbye. And Tromorai was left with only his closest friends. Tromorai! Tromorai, open the door! Amizu hasn't left yet! She's probably planning on going tonight. You can't leave her like this! Let her leave like this. I bet she's sided with someone on the outside! Hey, step aside. We're going in there. Lord Gustag! Tromorai won't open the door no matter what I say! I know, I'm sure he's very upset. So, please, get out of the way. I'll go in with you. Sorry, there's nothing you can do to help Tromorai right now. You don't know anything about their relationship. This is no place for an outsider. You're going to make things worse. Now, step aside. Hey, Chomurai. I'm coming in. Wait! You pathetic fool. What's wrong with you? Why do you always act like such a baby when something goes wrong? I just want to be alone. Mind your own business. Get out of my house. I came all this way because of you, and now you tell me to leave. That's no way to treat your guests. I don't want any guests, so piss off. I hate to break it to you, but I'll be here for a whole week, like we planned. You better feed me at least. I don't have any food to give you. Why don't you go and choke to death on one of your beloved cigarettes? I wouldn't mind some tobacco if you've got some. Enkidu couldn't enter the room where Chomurai was. Stop bothering me and get lost! Hey, hello! I want to see Loverboy's face after getting dropped like a rock by his first girlfriend. Chomurai's other friends went in without the slightest hesitation, but Enkidu couldn't bring himself to do it. Why are you sitting there looking like a flip phone? What do you want? Everyone leave me alone. At least you have some sense of shame. He knew that he didn't have the right to cross the threshold. Enkidu desperately wanted to learn that right. Earn that right. He wanted to be a part of their group. The more time he spent with Chomurai, the more unimportant everyone else in the tower seemed to. Perhaps what Enkidu really wanted was to be not only Chomurai's friend, but his equal as well. Okay, if I have time at the end, I will talk about the extreme parallels with the Epic of Gilgamesh here. In other words, he wants to become one of the 10 great family leaders. Cheer up, man. Relationships are always hard. Once you've been dumped and dragged through the mud a few times, you stop caring who you're with. Then you enter the phase where you just hook up and have some fun with a bunch of people. And eventually, you become a soccer pro. The dating pro, like me, got it? See, that's some great advice.
Based on whatever you said earlier, it sounded like she wanted to join Grace on their side.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Then, if Amizu leaves, does that mean she's our enemy?
I fucking called that it was Fug. If she sides with them, we can't associate with her anymore. There are no exceptions. What do you want to do, Chomurai? Is this how you want things to end with Amizu? Didn't you pour that for him? Why are you drinking it? Because he didn't touch it. I just want to keep her here. I see. Well, let's go to stay. Nothing memories to keep a girlfriend from leaving. Memories? Yeah, you know, like memories of the good times you had together. That's not a bad idea, considering it came from you, Adwan. Humans are sentimental animals. Memories of our good times together. I think there were some good times. I can't remember anymore. I remember what happened. All the emotions I felt at the time are gone now. Do you guys remember those emotions? I mean, not really. You know, maybe Amizu was right. Ever since we lost our memories on that day, we've changed. That's also what we wanted, isn't it? That's right. Our individual memories don't matter so much anymore. The records that we pass down to our descendants are far more important now. After all, we're going to be this tower's history. Currently it's present, thousands of years later, but alright. Yeah, I remember Jihad saying something about that. Since we're the leaders of the tower now, we have to act accordingly. So, we need to change ourselves. That's right. I'm a ruler now. I can't let her leave me. Trauma decided to overwrite his forgotten past emotions with what he felt in that moment. What he felt wasn't love. It was possessiveness. No matter what it takes, I must take her. I can have whatever I want now. I'm one of the tower's rulers. In the banquet hall after the party ended. Hey, what have I...
Hey, have I told you this story? When I first entered the tower, I was so hungry, but I didn't dare say a word to anyone because I didn't want to be a burden. But Trauma noticed, and he gave me something to eat. Here, eat this. You're giving this to me? Yeah, these fish can show you around in the water when they're alive, but they're a good source of energy if you boil them. They're tasty. Try one. I totally fell for that serious look on his face. You fell for that? You've got strange taste. Really? But don't you find there's something pure and natural about a man like that? Natural, I think you mean wild or untamed. Maybe you got a thing for guys like that? I just thought he was so completely genuine. It was cute. God, look at you. You're so glaze over when you talk about him. Why are you leaving if you like him so much? You still in touch with them? Grace? I mean, yeah. Guess I've always been on their side. I only stayed here because of Trauma Eye.
Well, that's such a great... What the fuck? The anatomy there is really interesting. I actually really like that shot.
But I can't keep going on like this. I don't feel like I belong with you all in Trauma Eye anymore. Oh, but just to be clear, I don't think you're wrong or anything. Yeah, I know, Amizu. I just can't think the same way as you all. I guess it's my natural limitation. I tried so hard to stay with Trauma Eye. I can't do it anymore. We're just so different now. Maybe we've always been different from each other. That's why I can't be with Trauma Eye. I can't stand to see the way he's changing. Amizu.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Well. Long time no see. Michelle Laslik in the past. Arie Han. Right, well that's gonna be a cool fight. Oh my god. Right. I really like that chapter. That was actually really, really good. Yeah, really like that chapter. I'm looking forward to the next one, especially if we get that. But I will talk about really quick, because I have time, Enkidu. As I mentioned in the past, I feel like he has connections to the Epic of Gilgamesh. And now very much with what was said in this chapter. Let me find it. Here, this. I think it's deliberate. I think the SIU is making parallels to the Epic of Gilgamesh. Family heads are the Gilgamesh. Someone that is, at least in the beginning, someone incredibly powerful, larger than life. Vast, this individual that is so far above everybody else around him. Part divine, part human. I think 2/3 divine, 1/3 human, which is why he will eventually die of old age, because he's not entirely divine. But beside the point. But to keep Gilgamesh in check, because he is running rampant, mostly, the gods create a being to be his equal. A being of the same stature, giant in proportion to the other people. A wild man. A man more akin to an animal, with large horns and long hair. Quite like how we see this design of Enkidu, okay? And Enkidu was given the special privilege of being in Gilgamesh's equal. He was made to be Gilgamesh's equal. That was his purpose for being. And now, it would seem that our Enkidu, Tower God, wants to be Traumarai, the family heads, our Gilgamesh's equal. I do think there are now, actually thinking about it, there are a lot of parallels between the family heads and Gilgamesh as well, which is really interesting to notice. And also within the story, the Epic of Gilgamesh, there's a point in time where they kill this it's not a deity, but it's this again basically a monster. It's described as, I can't remember its name, but it lives in this forest and they want wood from the forest. And basically they defeat him in battle. And Gilgamesh is going to let him live. Basically have him just live and coexist with them. But Enkidu gets jealous Enkidu is afraid of having his position as Gilgamesh's equal taken from him. And as such, he insists that they kill this monster. Because he is jealous. Because it is his purpose to be Gilgamesh's equal. His purpose to be Gilgamesh's friend. No one else's. And that is very much prevalent with Enkidu. I love it. I love it. I think it's really good. I love that. Good stuff. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, sub, notification bell, share the video around you, all the YouTube good stuff. And the other way, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I hope it's time for another video. Ta for now.